Introduce Vicki, who is our second speaker for the night. Vicki is working on the Competent Communicator Manual for the second time around. Wow. And the title of her speech is The Year Of, so she's sure to galvanize us.
I'm Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. When I saw that the theme of tonight's meeting was cabin fever, I was truly experiencing cabin fever. It was Thursday when he sent out the notice, and I had said that I wanted to be a speaker. And I looked at that and I said, perfect, because at this point I had spent 12 days in a hotel room, and I was getting more than cabin fever. I was about ready to leave because I also got caught up on that Wednesday of having to stay over on the west side of the mountains because of the torrentious conditions of having to drive over the pass. But while I was in this hotel room, it gave me a chance to reflect. Now, as we all do, or most of us do around the new year, we think about the past year and we think about the new year coming up. And I'm very one who likes to do goals and set what I'm going to be doing for the year. This year I wanted to do it a little bit differently though. Instead of making goals, I decided I wanted it to be the year of something. Now Shonda Rhimes, she created Grey's Anatomy and Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder for ABC. She wrote The Year of Yes. And I read this book, and it was quite interesting that she had decided that she was going to say yes to everything that was brought forward to her for a year. This book was really interesting because she explained why she chose this path and how it really affected her by having to say yes. There was times when she wanted to say no, but she had made this promise to her that it would be yes. I thought to myself, could I say yes to everything? With my life right now and uncertainties, I knew that I could not commit to saying yes to things because it just wouldn't fit in my life. So then I got to thinking, what could I do the year of? The year of no? You know, we put too much on. And I just say no to everything? Well, that doesn't sound very fun either. So I decided, through my success principles, one of them is to complete your incompletes. I have a lot of things that I have started, goals way back, years, setting them, and when I look at them go, didn't accomplish that one. Almost made it to that one. Now a lot of you know one of my goals is to reach Distinguished Toastmaster this year. So that's one thing that I want to complete. And that's a reason why I signed up for a speech this week, because I know I have to have so many speeches in order to complete this by my certain time. My deadline is the spring conference because I want to receive the award here in Wenatchee. So there is this deadline, and I figured it out, and my incompletes, one of those might be complete. However, when I got home, I realized that somehow I have misplaced all of my manuals that I've been working on. I have no idea where they are. Now, I'm one of these people that have piles. I don't know if you have any of these other people, but you have a pile, but you know what's in that pile. I can tell you before, okay, in this pile is this and this and this, and in this pile is this and this and this, and I know where to find it. Today, my husband said, do you know where the other dog bowl is? Because we hadn't been using it. And I knew exactly where that was. Can I find my manuals? No, that's okay. I'm sure they're in my house somewhere. Because what happened, and kind of why I can't say yes to everything in my life right now, is we had some family members move back into the house. And by doing that, we had to change one room from one boy, move all of his stuff out, move the other one in. And so things got moved where I don't know where they are. My piles got moved because somebody else moved them. So I am sure there's somewhere. One of my incompletes that I need to do is get organized. And I started that as soon as I got home. We have a shelving unit for certain things, and I got that all organized. So I realized for my incompleteness, not only do I have to schedule out my speeches and things for Toastmasters, every weekend, in order to complete my incompletes, I'm going to tackle one thing. That's doable. Next weekend, I can tackle the office, where I think everything got piled into. I'm pretty sure that that's where the manuals are, and they're in one of the piles. I just don't know which pile yet, but I will figure that out. And then another thing that I want to complete this year is my certified financial planner designation. I've said that I've wanted this designation for a long, long time. I got my enrolled agent, which allows me to represent clients tax-wise. I've gotten certain security license in order to help people reach their financial goals. But I want to be able to sit down with people and say, I can discuss the whole gamut with you and not just focus on one thing or another. I like to help people. In order to do that, I feel comfortable if I'm a certified financial planner in ordering to take a whole value over their finances, not just one portion of it, which I have been doing is just taxes. So that's another thing that I want to complete. My year is going to be very interesting, but it's going to be one of organization and one that I at least will complete 2 things, if not more. But I will give myself the freedom to at least complete some of my incompletes.